Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting here on the daily chart, we are looking at our bullish and bearish scenario with a quick overview. Of course, we're gonna see what is the highest possibility first, and then of course dive inside this area. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished wave A, and then of course a B and a C toward the upside, meaning you have finished 3 waves up, and you're probably looking for 3 waves toward the downside. In case you have finished a very shallow wave 3, you would like of course to look for higher. After 3 waves up, 3 waves down, continuation for a wave C toward the upside. In case you are in the blue count here, you are in a leading contracting diagonal where you have finished 1 and then 2 and then 3, and then you're looking for a wave 4 and a wave 5 toward the upside. And this is a very possible scenario where you can even count for your wave 2 an impulse toward the downside, because you already started your wave 1 in an impulse for Solana as a contracting leading diagonal, meaning all the waves has to be impulses. This is impulse for wave 1, impulse for wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Only one wave can be complex, A, B, C, or W, X, Y. Probably then this wave can be, of course, 3 corrective wave after looking at this impulse toward the downside for a wave 2, probably. Now, in this case scenario, therefore, you are looking anyway for a 3 waves toward the downside corrective, and then moving toward the upside for a wave 5. In the blue count, your perfect fib level between the 0.38, $0.574 and $48 for a wave 4 inside the blue zone here, of course, as 3 corrective waves. That would be a perfect target for a contracting diagonal. Don't forget that the confluence between as well the previous scenario where we saw 3 waves up, 3 waves down can also hit in the perfect fib level as well and continue for higher prices. Another scenario can be a double 1-2 for Solana, where you have a 1-2 and another 1-2. You would love to hit, of course, the 0.618 as a perfect fib level as well for Solana in 3 corrective waves. Meaning, of course, also this area is in very confluence, of course, for as a target, of course, to move for higher prices later on. And of course, now if we are a much more bearish, of course, your much more bearish scenario is a longer correction toward the downside, meaning your 3 waves cannot be just a very shallow or just hitting in between those fibs. It can be much more longer and of course diving very deeper, which is very low possibility right now. We need to break all these stronghold targets and supports. And then of course to think about of course moving toward the downside, because anyway we're gonna get a retracement here even if we are bearish. If you get to this area and you are bearish, you need to move for higher and then moving toward the downside. So it's a very important crossroad for bullish scenarios. Let's take a closer look at what happened here inside, of course, our bull run here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We were in the wave 5. I'm saying we were because, of course, we are much more higher possibility that we have finished and topped for Solana and we're moving toward the downside. Very high probability. And that because of the following scenarios here, where you might have, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished expanding ending diagonal for this wave 5. And in this case scenario, you have finished here as A, B, and a C, I would say, of course, and then you're looking for lower after finishing this impulse. And I think this because, of course, we have invalidated the impulse toward the upside in case we are in 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, wave 4 already invalidated this impulse. So if you are here 1, 2, 3, wave 4 went very deep and very long in time, by the way. So total invalidation for this impulse, which it was supposed to be your main wave 3 towards the upside. And let's say that we are in 1, 2, 3, somehow that this can transform to an impulse, probably let's say. Then wave 4 not reaching the wave 1, okay, then it is done. 3, 4, and a 5, then it is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Also in this case scenario, you have finished it. The only possibility that you still can have a little bit higher prices is that you might want to finish this wave 5 in a zigzag, in a stronger zigzag and higher price, meaning a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5 toward the upside. So probably even that this can transform to a wave 4. Yeah, very probable. And then getting a very impulsive wave 5 toward the upside. Well, yeah, today I came up with this possibility. Um, okay, we need to take the low first to think about it. Yeah, we need to take the low first. So let's move a little bit deeper inside this wave. Here we have, of course, triple 1-2s or double 1-2s here. So we have a formation of 1-2 and then another 1-2 and then 3, and you can see that the invalidation was not hit. Invalidation of bearish 221 was preferably to be taken, but it was not. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably here we'll continue toward the downside with a wave 3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Perfect fib level, as you can see, working perfectly with our fib levels and with our pass, by the way. So here we go, 3, 4, 5. We're looking right now for a wave 3. So of course we can remove this. Let's clean up a little bit for Solana. I think it's hard to get this right now. Invalidation of triangle also, we finished the triangle very nicely and continue toward the downside, meaning of course wave 4 has finished here, has finished, is finishing a wave 5 right now with a wave 3 and looking for 4 and a 5 still. Possible scenarios, here we go. And why these are the possible scenarios? Because in case we are first in W, X, and a Y, meaning in a big zigzag, yeah, these are the first possible scenarios. Now, of course, if we are impulsive, 1.618 directly. So yeah, so we're gonna see and watch. Let's hit those first and see what's gonna happen. By the way, if we get this level, meaning of course we're gonna take the low, meaning we have to consider again that this is a wave 4 probably in your expanding diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably. Well, to be reanalyzed. Now you know expanding diagonal is the most rare case scenario, so thinking about it here, okay, is a little bit too much. However, let's take a look at KGT as well. So on KGT, of course, we can see the 15-minute chart here, invalidation almost, yeah, almost invalidation of the bullish signal. One more low. So if we take this low, which is already touched the 886 actually here, so we're gonna take it sooner or later, meaning of course invalidation of this bullish signals. You are looking for a very strong and massive sell pressure as a conversion from the top here with a sell signal toward the downside. And yeah, very probably that we take, of course, a low. Let's check the 5-minute chart a little bit fast here. So yeah, very strong conversions as well for the bears with the price action here in the top and invalidation of bullish. Yeah. So as you can see, there is no divergence anymore for the bullish invalidations. This one is lower, but the price here is also lower, which is not good. You have here the bearish signals and conversions, of course, lower, so perfect for the bearish. Yeah, so higher possibility, of course, to take the low still and moving for lower prices. That was it for Solana. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.